Okay, now comes the fun part. This is the section called Powering the Training System, and we're going to actually turn things on. So I want to show you a few tricks and tips and that kind of thing to make this a little bit easier on you. It took me about half a day to figure some of this stuff out. It actually took a couple of days to make sure I had all the wiring correct. First things first, before you even turn anything on, you want to make sure that this wire is in place. It's the plus 24 volts on the red plug-in, the red jack here, and it's going to go to the stop. So don't forget to have that put on there, or else nothing's going to happen once you try to push start and make the motor run. All right, so on the training system, well, first of all, we got to take the lockout tag out hasp out. You can see that I've already removed it in the last section. We're going to set the power switch to the on position, which is down here at the bottom next to the cord. Got to make sure it's turned on. And nothing happens yet. We see that we don't have any power. We've got to wait till we get to the step where we turn on the switch right here. Now we're going to set the main breaker to on, and you can see some stuff starts to happen. VFD lights up. It's got some digital display here, got some lights and different things like that. However, it's got a fault in there. And the reason why is we haven't messed with any of the safety features on the trainer. Okay, so we let everything get powered up and get going, and then we're going to push the safety reset button. It's this blue lit up button right here, and we got to hold it down for a second, and then it should go out. Nothing's going to work until that goes out. This is the emergency stop, just kind of something to show you is that if it's depressed, this blue light's going to be lit, and then it has to be reset before anything will happen again. All right, so I've got that released. I had to twist it to get it to come back out. Push my safety reset. When the blue light goes off, it's on it. Now, this is a kind of a tricky part. There is some programming that you can do. And I'm going to show you a quick version of how to reset to defaults. I might have to be there when you do this, but I'm going to show you just a real quick version. All right, so I'm going to push the return button. Hold on just a second. I got to push the off to take the fault out. So I'm going to push this return button. Actually, I need to get it to this screen right here where there's a B up here. These are the basic functions. And on the B part of it, that's when you can tell when you're running the VFD and the motor what's happening, like the voltage and the amps and the hertz and all that stuff. So right now, I'm going to switch it from the B to the P. It's got to be a P on that first letter there. All right. And then once I get it there, whoop, I got to push the enter button or the return button on the right there. I'm going to go all the way up to 53. And then I've got to push the return button. Now what this does is it's going to reset it to factory settings, because you don't know which lunkhead in class has been messing with this, and you don't know what they've got in there. They may be right, they may be wrong. So you want to make sure that you reset it to factory settings. There'll be a 0 on there, and that means that it's not ready to be reset. We've got to push the up button, and we'll get a 1 on there. So once we get that 1, we push the return key, and that resets everything to factory settings. And then we can escape from there, and we now are showing a fault. But what we're going to do is push the red button, and that should clear it out. And then we can push the escape key until we just get to where it's showing the main screen here. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to have to hurry. I'm going to turn my potentiometer all the way counterclockwise, and then I'm going to push the green start key. You should hear some humming. If you don't, you've done something wrong. Make sure you hear some humming. And then if I turn this, it should start turning the motor. Okay, there you go. You can do it. Turn it off when you're done. Turn the safety switch off. Turn the counterclockwise. Lock it out. Thanks.